Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Coming to you with some XCN on the charts. XCN is currently sitting at 0.00476, down 1.65% on the day. Wanted to come and give you an update on XCN. Want you to listen closely and think about what I say. It's at a level right now that it decides everything. Not tomorrow, not next week. It's right now. The charts that we see in front of us is either setting up for a volatile reversal or one more flush that wipes out weekends. If you're holding XCN or thinking about buying, you need to see this before you make your next move. So we're going to break it down. First, you zoom out, XCN has been in a clear downward trend for weeks. You can see that on the chart where I'm showing you there on the 4-hour chart. Lower highs, lower lows, no debate about it. We're in a bearish downtrend. But here's the part most people miss. Downtrends don't end at the top. They end when selling pressure dries up. And that's exactly what we're starting to see right now. As you can see, we're on the 4-hour chart. Price is currently sitting around, 0047, 0046. And it's pressed up right against a major support. This white descending trend line, that's been acting as a resistance the entire way down. Every time price touches it, we get rejection. So until that breaks, we respect the trend. But look at the volume. Volume is drying up. That tells us something important. Sellers are losing momentum. There is no longer aggressive dumping. This is compression. And compression always leads to a big move. But, we got the question. We don't know which direction. Support level is the line in the sand. Let's talk about the most important level on this chart. The 0041. If XCN loses this level, expect a fast move down. Then liquidity below. Panic wicks. Fear everyone. That's where people scream XCN is dead. But markets love to do the opposite of emotions. If price holds this level, this is the question we're going to ask ourselves. That's where smart money starts paying attention. And we got resistance level where confirmation happens. Let's talk upside. We got a first resistance, as you can see on the chart. We got a first resistance 0049 to 0053, and this is where price keeps getting rejected up there. XCN breaks above this zone, closes above it, does it with volume. That's your first bullish confirmation. If we can get above that. Above that, the next level would be 0072. And that's the real test. That's where bears get trapped. What smart money is doing, let me tell you that. Here's the trap retail falls into. They sell at support and buy after resistance breaks. Smart money does the opposite. They accumulate when the volume is quiet, settlement is negative, price is boring. That's what I've been buying in these times right now. On the way down, buying the fear. Price is boring, and we could all say price has been boring now. We had this little escalation, market dropped, but it bounced back yesterday. And that's exactly, that's where we're at right now with XCN. It's not bullish yet. It's not broken. Neutral. And when you set neutral with XCN, that's kind of dangerous. And here's the only three scenarios that matter. Scenario 1, chopping accumulation. Price ranges between 0041 and 0053. And this shakes people's out. It shakes them out. People that's weekends, they get out. But it builds pressure. And we got another scenario here that's a bullish reversal. Breaks trend line, reclaims 0053, and then it targets 0072. And the third scenario I got is the final flush. It loses 0041, a fast drop, a fierce spike, and potential long-term opportunity. And in this closing, so no, XCN isn't mooning yet, but no, it's not dead either. When you think XCN's dead, it pumps again, you know. It's just that we're at a decision zone, and if you're watching this chart emotionally, if you trading and buying and selling on fear, you're already late, you know. So I'd like for you to drop a comment, you know. If you're holding XCN or buying or waiting on XCN to drop lower, you let me know in the comments. And if you want, you know, more real chart analysis, no hype, make sure you subscribe. Until then, you know, just keep in mind, we're right below the 7-day, we're below the 30-day. These are some major resistance points. We need to get above this 7-day. We're coming close to this descending wedge right here. We've hit this floor right here since February 5th, 2026. We've hit it twice. So the next time we hit it, we could break through it, just giving you a heads up. As you can see right here, we could break it and come down to 0041 and maybe get a bounce, get back up here above the 1.618 at 0043 and try to get some support. I don't know. Let me take the VWAP, because let's see where this let's see if we got any what would our support levels be? This is on the 4 hour. Let's see what we at on the 1 hour. 30 minute. We got a support level here at 00465 and 00461. If we fall below them two, we hit it down to this support level right here. This is on the 30-minute chart at 00454. We lose that, we're going down to 004100. Just want to give you a heads up. But this is the overall level we want to reach and get above up here at the 90-day. Get above the 7-day, the 30-day, and the 90-day. So we got some resistance levels here, as you can see, to get above. But we need to do this with volume. We need momentum to come in and do this with volume. And right now, I just don't see it happening with what's going on in Iran. And we got the stock market opening tomorrow, and the equities could drop, and that could cause the crypto market to drop, have another drop in it. So keep a lookout on that. Just want to come here, not being bearish, not being bullish, just giving you the straight up chart analysis on XCN. I would say if it drops down here any further, I mean, let's step in and let's buy some XCN. I am, and I'm asking all those that believe in XCN to, what we buy in now, later on in the future, it's going to be profitable gains. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the community. I want, on these bloody red days, when XCN pulls back, let's step in and help XCN out, we step in when it pulls back like this, it'll give us a good return in the future. It's not dead or nothing like that. It's just the overall market is bearish right now. So, I say if you like the content, you want to see more on XCN, how about subscribing? I'm not really a hype content creator or nothing like that. I just bring you the real TA. And in the long run, that's better for me. I can sleep at night with a conscience, not, I believe XCN will reach $1 in the future? Yeah, I really do. It's not big as some other cryptos, I'd say like XRP or XLM, but it's headed there. It's headed there. And we could see it there we could see it close to $1 in the next bull run cycle, in 28 and 29. So, but I could say this, if it don't reach $1, it should be close to 50 cents. So just want to bring you that. I'd love to see it just to get above all-time, it's all-time new highs. Its previous, all-time high. That would be great. That would be around 20-some cents, about 30 cents. But if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. I'd gladly love to keep you updated on this XCN. I cover more. Started covering Stronghold, XDC. I don't put out the content as fast as I used to. I'm trying to build up subscribers, and it seems like the more videos I make, it's like YouTube only pushes 1 to 2 out. Maybe it make the most 2, but when I try to put out a lot of content, YouTube just only does 1 or 2 videos. But most time it's 1, they push only 1, and they don't push it out very far. But I'd say I do every other day or every 2 or 3 days. I keep looking at what I'm covering, and I try to keep everything, as you can see, XCN, XDC, ZBEC, Canton Network. I do cover Bitcoin and XRP every once in a while, but if you bring the truth on XRP or some of the other big cryptos, it's like you get people don't want to hear the truth. So I don't try to cover the big ones too much, because when you bring the truth that we're pulling back and you go against the narrative of what content push XRP to do, it's like you get automatic rejection. People don't want to hear that. But like I say, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then, God bless you.